Good evening all and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. It's Saturday night, which means it's craft beer night. And the beer we're going for tonight is a collaboration brew between Holy Goat and Black Iris. It's this one. It is the rather coolly labelled Crypt Witch. What is Crypt Witch? Well, it's an 8% ABV. Let's get this right. A barrel-aged Flanders Red with Frederiksdal cherries and forest honey. Let's start with the ingredients, which are water, barley, cherries, wheat, oats, honey, rye, and yeast. Store in a cool, dark place. That has been done. And it says best before January 2035. And it goes on to say about the beer itself. It's a bit difficult to read because it's purple on black. Anyway, brewed in collaboration with our friends at Black Iris, we brewed this strong Flanders Red style beer with 70% provision strength young stock beer, aged 4 months, blended with around 30% mature stock beer aged in third fill whiskey casks for 1 year. The combination of old and young beers has produced a complex sweet and sour flavour profile with a subtle oak character. And then it goes on to say this blend was racked onto forest honey and second use Stevensbeer sour cherries. I've probably butchered the name of that. Anyway, sourced from the orchards on the Frederiksdal estate, which had previously been used to macerate in our Honey Mountain Creek style sour. Drink young or age. This beer will get weirder. Hail the goat. Well, on this channel we hail the ale, but tonight we will hail the goat and sample this lovely beer with some stupidly cool artwork. Corn would be pleased. For anyone who shares a Warhammer hobby with me, you'll understand. If not, skulls for the Skull Throne. So let's get it out and sample, shall we? We're going to pour into a teku glass today because we can. Nice little pop on the top there. And the pour is... Oh, that's a nice colour. Pouring with some conviction as well. That feels really quite solid on the pour. That'll do. Gives me a bit of room to swirl and sniff. And yeah, what we've got a nice barrel-aged chestnut brown beer with about a finger and a smidge of reasonably tight off-white light tan head. Looks good. Let's have a whiff. Oh, hello. Hello. Cherry is obvious. There's a nice tang to it as well. There is a booziness, but that cherry tang is immediate. And there's almost like a cola type vibe going on. It's probably the cherry. But otherwise it smells tart, it smells fresh and cherry and slightly, what's the word I'm looking for here? I want to say cakey, but not. It smells lovely. It smells absolutely delicious. So it looks good. It smells great. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. Oh, that is really rather nice. Excuse me. Body is just under medium. Carbonation is high, but not too much. And that flavour, oh, you either love it or you hate it. And that's because it's slightly sour in a good way. The cherry is, I want to say dominant, but not quite. It's there, it's front and centre, but it's not head and shoulders above everything else. It's really rather good. It's complex, it's sour, it's tangy, it's cherry. Behind that, it's boozy, almost. I get the oakiness. It is coming through. That's a beer you want to sip slowly. and confidently. It's a classy beer, is what I'm trying to say. It's the sort of beer you would sit in a Chesterfield in a oak panelled library with leather bound books and some quiet music in a corner and a big fat stogie. That's the kind of atmosphere I'm imagining in my head with a beer of this kind of level of class. The bottle doesn't fit that, but the beer does. I love the fact that Holy Goat do weird stuff like this. I love the fact that they bring a depth of flavour. That oakiness comes through, that sweet cherry. And if you're familiar with the Belgian Red, you'll get it. You will. It's really good. It's really good. The back end is quite dry, cloying almost as well. It's weird. It's a weird combination. It leaves that claggy feeling that sour beers do, but it's quite dry. But otherwise, it's a fruity, delicious goodness. One my wife would absolutely hate, even though she loves cherries. I want to get her to try it though and see what she thinks. But that is a sipper for a cold night, and it's pretty damn chilly outside. It's like 1 degree, and we're expecting snow, so perfect for it, really. I like that. I do like that. Let's go to the scoreboard of joy. This is a weird one. I don't know how to score this, apart from objectively. Anyway, I love the name, Crypt Witch. It's absolutely fantastic. The board is empty. The red pen of judgment is ready, and we're going to give it some points. Visually, the beer looks like it should. You know, it's got that kind of red tint, that chestnutty red tint. Got a nice off-white light tan head on it. The colour of that beer is superb. It's a fantastic looking beer, and the bottle is even cooler. I'm just going to add that in again. Look at that. It's lovely, isn't it? There is nothing to dislike about that visually. So I'm going to give it a point. The aroma is tangy. It's tart. It's cherry. It's slightly woody. It's got that cakey vibe. But overall, bright, tangy, tart, sour cherry with a boozy hit is the way to describe this beer. It's slightly wonderful. And like I say, that sourness, it lets you know it's there on the nose, but it's not incredibly sour. I like it. I would like more strength on the nose, you know, more aroma, because it's quite a light aroma. But everything that is there is absolutely bloody lovely. So I'm going to go to 0.8 on the nose. The body, it's a little lighter than I was expecting, but not drastically so. That said, it's still very, very good. Just under medium, high levels of carbonation that's not gassy, but it's just, I don't know why I'm doing that, but it describes it, you know, it's effervescent in a good way. Still quite smooth. I'm going to go to 0.9. I really like that. I really do. I would like a little more body, but not a lot. Anyway, the flavour is all about the sour cherry and that oak and that slightly cakey maltiness that sits behind it. It doesn't come through as a malt. It's very well hidden. It's, how to describe it? It's a key part of that flavour that you would really know is missing if it wasn't there. It's a supporting flavour that kind of holds everything else together. That cherry, though, fantastic. The level of tartness is fantastic. Like I say, oakiness is superb. It really does come through. And that little booziness really does kick through as well. And if you sip it slowly enough and just let it coat the mouth lightly, you get an almost whiskey-like vibe with a little bit of ashen, if that makes sense. That slightly carbonated, by that way I mean burned, flavour, like the charring from the inside of the cask. That's what I'm getting. Absolutely bloody lovely. It's too many words though. I'm just going to say I'm going to give it a point. Full one for that. Fantastic flavour. Anyway, the finish. On a beer that is slightly sour in nature, all you tend to get is the tang. And there is a lot of tang here. You do get, though, a nice cherry flavour that just sits there. It's not a sweet cherry, it's a tart cherry. And it just fills the mouth completely. You either love it or you hate it. I particularly like it. Like I say, you get that clagginess from a sour beer. You get it with lemon as well, that kind of thing. You'll know what I mean. I really like it. Would I change anything? Not really, no. So I'm going to give it the full point. Which means, what do we got here? We've got 4.7 out of 5, which is an absolute banger of a score. Let's be honest, would I buy this one again? Yes, I would, for many reasons. Number one, the bottle is cool as fuck. Number two, the beer is incredible. It's different. It's not something I would drink regularly, but it's the sort of thing that you would have in between different things. Something to really freshen up that palate, to really kind of give your mouth something to go, oh, that's different. I've not had that in a while. Absolutely have that one again. Value for money. I can't remember what I paid for this one from the House of Trembling Madness. It was a fair few quid, I've got to say. But yeah, it tastes good. It backs it up. I never buy anything that I think is overpriced. So, yeah, if it's good, it's value. Anyway, it can't have the full bonus because it didn't get a full 5 out of 5, but it's really not that far away. But yeah, Holy Goat and Black Iris, doff your caps because Crypt Witch is fantastic. That's your score. 4.7 out of 5. With 2 bonuses for good measure. So yeah, if you want a beer bottle that is as cool as this, then you have to go and buy one. Because there's not many bottles that I would say I would actually just keep. I'm going to see if I can hunt another beer down and age it and see how well it ages. Because I find beers like this that are a little bit more complex, a little bit different. With this depth of flavour and that level of alcohol, I think they benefit from a bit of aging. This was a 2025 purchase, and I dare say it had 10 years on it, hence the 2035 expiry. But I think that will get better with age. I think it will. The tartness will fade. I think the flavours will mellow into something resembling a little bit more Kirsch, if you know what I mean. So yeah. Anyway, fantastic beer, really really cool bottle, and yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it. I'm going to say that has been the beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish, and I'll see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.